It's March 9th, 2026, and it's approximately 6:07 a.m. on that eastern side. Y'all know we don't flip them poles, so it might be western. But then again, y'all know I don't know, but I know one damn thing on that birth certificate or that certificate of live birth. They named us, and they put our names in all caps now, goddammit. So that means that they were standing on business when they named us. So I'm Damika. It's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards, our portals to truth. We finna stand on business, reveal some portals, and open up the portals and reveal some truths. So this is a continuation on from the story that we did earlier on, which was what was rushed, incomplete, or unclear here. And then a couple of family members came out during that read there. So the Ten of Pentacles came out during that read there. And the Ten of Pentacles was talking about, family disputes, bankruptcy, debt, placing too many bets on short-term successes, and it's time to take a step back and evaluate the situation and their actions here. Okay, so that's what made me pull on the family deck during this rising here. So this read is going to be about the family deck, and in the family deck we pulled out these three family members, and we're going to pull out maybe 6 more, get a total of 9 out here. But we got your mom-in-law that came out first. Your mom-in-law loves you, right? And then we got your brother is compromised by darkness. So someone's brother, they're compromised by darkness, and then someone's brother is actually abusive. Okay, and that's a confirmation on that horn there. Conk, conk. All right, so thank you, Divine, thank you, Spirit. We're going to go ahead and tap into the second transmission here, and it's based off the family here, the family composition. Family, can you trust them? Look at my little So this is going to be family. Can you trust them? We already got our first 3 family members that we're going to work with. We need at least, let's do 4. Okay, we'll do 4 family members. Instead of 9, we'll do 4 family members because I do have to get on out of here and get my son to school here. So yeah, thank you, Divine, thank you, Spirit. Give me one more. Ashe, give me one more family member. So we got somebody's mom-in-law, and then we got a mom energy that's coming out here with the message. So we got a mom energy that's coming out here. Let's see. That's 4. I don't know. I really want 9. So we're going to do 9. I got 4. Let's get 9 out here. 4. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, it went back in. That family member was like, no, don't pull me out. All right. So let's see what we got here. We got someone's dad regrets betraying them and they want mercy. So someone's dad is coming out. They regret betraying you and they want mercy. Your mom knows that she's not your mom for some. That's portal 6. Portal 7 is somebody's uncle-in-law is coming out with a message. Portal 8 is your mom regrets betraying you and they want mercy. So this is also falling under the dad and the brother that is compromised by darkness here. And then we got one more that we're going to pull out here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the frequency. We're going to pull out one more here, and then we'll go ahead and welcome in the energies. Divine and Spirit going to get us through this. Give me one more. What? Whoa. So, okay, I got a lot that came out as y'all saw. This isn't even supposed to, these aren't even supposed to be in the deck here. These two, you got a karmic shaman, and then you are a cosmic force that reflect divine will, okay? So the karmic shaman fell on the brother that is actually abusive here, right? The karmic shaman is going to steer you in the dark to receive karmic messages, all right? They're going to keep you in confusion and keep you in chaos here. Wow. So that fell on top of the brother is sexually abusive here. And give me one more. One more is your stepbrother is plotting on you. Somebody's stepbrother is plotting on them here, okay? So we got a lot of negative energies that came out here. We got some positive ones that came out as well here. I'm going to flip the camera so you all can see from your point of view here. Let's go ahead and light this candle, though. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to all the energies that are coming through with their truths, no lies. You know we don't accept any lies. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Come on through with y'all truths. Come on through. Come on through. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Come on back, energies. Come on back through, energies. Let me go ahead and flip this camera so you can see from y'all point of view. And shout out to those that have emailed me so far. I read all the comments at the end. Shout out to you all that have emailed me, and you're invested in just finding out more about what's going on in your realm. Just keep in mind that you have the ultimate say so, right? This is your life. This is your realization. We are just guides, right? We are just guides helping you, guiding you, okay? So let me go ahead and flip this camera. All right, so these are our 9 family members that came out. And remember, this is all based off the family disputes here that we pulled earlier, okay? Bankruptcy here, okay? And don't forget, we're in the first cycle of Mercury retrograde. For me asking that question of what was rushed, unclear, or incomplete is based around the family composition here, okay? So here's our first column, and here's our first family members. We got someone's mom-in-law that loves them. You got a mom energy out here that's very protective, supportive, right? This energy is off with their heads, okay? And then you have an uncle-in-law that's going to come out with messages. Second column, you have a brother that has been compromised by darkness, so you're going to receive messages about that brother. You have a dad and a mom that is regretting betraying you and wants mercy, okay? So you're going to receive messages about those 2 parents here. In this third column here, you have these family members here, and you have someone's brother that has been sexually abusive, okay? You have someone's mom that knows she's not your mom, and then we have a stepbrother that is plotting on you, okay? And all this revolves around this here. All of that revolves around the dirty offers here, okay? The dirty offers that were provided to them by them, okay? Now, let's broaden the message. All right, so we're going to go ahead and broaden this message here. Let's see where we're going to go. We're going to start with the first portal, right? Someone's mom-in-law loves you. So they're going to come out with messages here. We're just going to tap into the oracle deck here at this time. Someone's mom-in-law loves you here. All right, so let's see what kind of messages you are to receive from this mom-in-law here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. We just need 4 or more. So somebody's mom-in-law. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. That's enough. Thank you. Okay, so the mom-in-law is sending out karmic timing. Okay? Karmic timing. Grand rising, beloveds. Grand rising, everybody. So the mom-in-law energy is saying that the nodes, north and south, move backward every 18 months, right? So it's there for career evaluation. Relationships are going to be shifted and judged. There are going to be spiritual lessons that are going to be learned or ignored. Nodal returns trigger major life experiences here. So karmic timing is coming out first for the first message for this from this mom-in-law here. I know that's right. No studio contract. Maybe some of you are trying to sign with a contract here, a studio contract. Don't do it. Mom-in-law is saying don't do it. Mom-in-law is sending out this energy here and saying, Lord, be cautious of the Lord energy. Lord can represent a house owner, a boss, a teacher, obligations, feelings of someone else that has authority over your life, dictates what you can and can't do, false rulership, false savior. So the mom-in-law is saying, be cautious of those that are calling themselves lords out here. And then the fourth one is, the mom-in-law is saying that a lot of them are hidden from the public, or you're hidden from the public, okay? Oh, and it's time to search online and dig deeper. Thank you, mom-in-law energy. We appreciate that. Much appreciation and gratitude for that message. The next one is the mom energy. So we're going column by column. So the mom energy is very nurturing, healed, balancing. The mom energy is sending out trust, protection, support. The mom energy is saying off with their fucking heads, right? Intuitive guidance is here. Ashe. Off the break, I'm looking at Maryland and New Mexico, right? Maryland and New Mexico is coming out for the mom energy and a dragon. Right, the dragon here. I'm a fire dragon. I'm all of them bitches, but I transmute, right? So the dragon is sending out a message through the mom energy saying you are cloaked with mystique and sewn together by the many legends and folklore. Fire dragon transmutes, air dragon insight, earth dragon power, water dragon connects, the mother dragon is with you. Don't forget how powerful and mesmerizing you truly are. You inspire countless entities and beings. Well, thank you, Mom Energy. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. We appreciate that. Two more for the Mom Energy, two more messages for the Mom Energy, and then we're going to move on to the uncle-in-law. The mom is saying be reliable. It's time to be reliable here, okay? Be faithful. Stay consistent and be trustworthy. Okay? No wealth is returned to the sender. The mom energy is returning that poverty back to the sender here, okay? And fought not with, because you fought not with physical weapons, but through faith, prayer, and spirit. You fought with your mind. Salute to you. Mom energy. Thank you, Mom energy. Now we got an uncle-in-law. You could be receiving messages about the uncle-in-law or from the uncle-in-law. Let's tap into it. Oh, that's upside down. Excuse me. Let me turn these on around here. So the uncle-in-law, you might receive messages about the uncle-in-law or from the uncle-in-law here. These are unresolved issues that were rushed, unclear, or incomplete. Ashe. Family composition. Family, can you trust them? That's the first one. They lied about terminating the program. They renamed it in 1995. Something about a program being renamed in 1995 here. The uncle knows about this information here. They lied. Whatever it is, they lied about terminating that program. They just renamed it. The uncle-in-law is saying there's unsafe. The uncle-in-law energy is saying you have not spoken angrily or arrogantly. Embrace the unknown mystery of your abundant evolution. Because you do have enemies, and that's fine. What's an enemy? Embrace your abundant evolution. What is an enemy? They're weak, hostile, they're imposters. They create self-doubt because they are of self-doubt. Opposing ideas, contradictory attitudes, they gossip and they lie. Fucking flying monkeys, clip their wings. Dark magic is involved. They're possessed. They create false narratives. Like a female tragedy doing witchcrafts. They don't want to confront the demons now. They are seeking a form of acceptance to move forward. But they have to face the shadows. Yes, they do. And something about Virginia, bring that ass here. Virginia came out. Virginia's OLC oversees the licensing and monitoring of nearly 300 nursing homes statewide. That's 33,000 beds. Look at that 33. Look at them numbers. The uncle-in-law has sent out some gems here. Shout out to the uncle-in-law. Thank you, uncle-in-law. All right, so now we're moving on to column 2 here. So remember, column 2 was talking about the brother that is compromised by darkness. Your mom, someone's mom and dad is betraying them, and they want mercy. So we're going to go ahead with the brother that is compromised here by darkness. Don't let the darkness consume them. Ashe. Let's see what's going on here. We're at 14:37 on that timer. Go ahead and email me if you're interested in reads. First read will be free for now. And then if you want the message broadened, then I will absolutely have to charge you, beloveds. All right, so we got a few that came out here. The brother that is compromised by darkness, the mermaids and sirens is on their ass. Okay? They're sending out a message. We're dangerous, but generally less inherently evil. We demand duality and transformation. Ooh, they've been going to the water now. They're compromised by the darkness. And remember, the marine spirits came out earlier here. So they always come out with messages here. Very beautiful beings here. Something about an old woman is coming out. The brother that's compromised by darkness, an old woman is coming out here, okay? Something from the past to incorporate into their life. Wise decisions. They're running out of time. They're in fear of old age, this brother here. With yielding ways, rigid thinking. Very fragile. All right, I got these two coming out here. As above, so below. I'm looking at Cannon Beach, U.S. Post Office. Cannon washed ashore after a shipwreck. 300-mile long coast, Oregon. 80 miles west off Portland. 235 feet high haystack rack or rock. Carlbad Caverns, 25 miles from Ranch Town. Eerie big rooms, subterranean abyss below. Elevator, the height of the Empire State Building. As above, so below. So again, these job jokers here, they've been sacrificing here. Whatever's going on with this brother energy that's compromised by darkness. And of course, we're not just talking about one fucking brother here, okay? And I told you, see, the cannon washed ashore after a shipwreck. You got the marine spirits coming out here telling you why they did certain things. The brother is compromised by the darkness. We're talking about ferocious winds followed by deadly floods. New Orleans is sending out a message. But don't forget, this just fell on the mom energy. Shout out to mom. Mom energy is saying, don't give up. Niggas, don't give up. You are a powerful battery that is always in motion. It's time to fight. Don't run. This is fucking crazy. The EMPs, electromagnetic pulses, as above, so below, deep underground military bunker systems. And look who came back out again. Carlsbad Caverns. Now look here. Something there. Just let me show you again. Remember it came out? Bam. It came out again. And so Divine and Spirit wants us to be clear, right? Carlsbad Caverns has over 460,474 victims, right? They have over 117 caves, over 120 miles long, located in New Mexico. May 14th, 1930 could be relevant. 46,766.45 acres here. Big room, which is 4,000 feet long. 16 other species are there. Chihuahuan desert, rattlesnake springs, home to over 400,000 Mexican free-tailed bats here. Okay? All right, so we also looking at Channel Islands. They have over 262,581 victims here. 5 out of 8 Channel Islands are protected, okay? So I'm looking at May 5th, 1980 could be relevant. Unique Mediterranean ecosystem, right? Chumash people, 2,000 species plus, 145 endemic to them. Island fox. Ferry services offered from the mainland, so you can only get there by a ferry here, okay? So they go into these islands here. These brothers that are compromised. You know how they like their brotherhoods and shit. They go into these goddamn private islands that ain't private no more, and these mermaids and marine spirits fucking their ass up. Compromise that darkness. So now we got somebody's mom and dad that is regretting betraying them, and they want mercy. Let's see what's going on with this shit here. That cracks me up when they get to crying talking about they want fucking mercy. Well, did you give mercy to the black sheep? Did you? No, you lied. So let's figure out what's going on. What kind of messages are we to receive about this mom and dad? We're going to put them together here. Okay. And take it how it resonate in your own realm. If you're here for entertainment purposes, that's awesome, right? If you're here for educational purpose, awesome. Whatever purpose you're here for, if it don't resonate with you, leave it the fuck right here so we can cut the cords at the end and pray, right? Which we'll do anyway. But we got a mom and dad that regrets betraying you and they want mercy. It's always over this shit here. And them seven deadly sins there. It's always that there. Ashe. Mom and dad want some mercy. What's that? Bring that ass here. Who are you? 1, 2. We need at least 4 or more. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What's you? Come here. And I'm looking at some names. Bring that ass here. They want mercy, y'all. They want mercy. I'm looking at the following names here: Wise, Johnson, Parker, Antonio, Aaliyah, April. Can't make this shit up. It's your family. It's your family. You are the political asylum, right? Right? Or a political asylum is involved here. It transcends legal definitions. It focuses on sanctity of human life, compassion for the vulnerable, universal need for a safe, nurturing space for the soul to heal and thrive. Now, on the 3D side, the protection granted by a nation to someone who has left their native country as a political refugee. Institutions for the care of people with mental illness. So I have the metaphysical meaning and I have your 3D meaning on here. It's a complete, see, with your Google definition or 3D meaning, it's the opposite of what it's supposed to mean. They always flipping shit, right? So political asylum is here. The protection granted by a nation to someone who has left their native country as a political refugee. Now there's a distressed individual in the energy here, okay? Disruption in a person's belief system, meaning, or sense of connection to the divine here. Yeah, you did. You spiritually raped them. They're triggered by severe life changes and trauma and terminal illnesses here. It's like the why me? You know what I'm saying? Now they want mercy. Why me shit? No, motherfucker. Because you disconnected with source in yourself. You are a shattered worldview, right? You're grappling with the meaning of life. You're centered on the loss of meaning and connection. You express deep shame or guilt, right? That's a distressed individual here. Now they want a fucking reunion. A reunion represents loyalty, honesty, unconditional love, friendship, loyal person or situation, a trusting friend or a volunteer here, right? But you're a narcissist, and we all got a little bit of narcissism. And listen here, everybody is narcissistic, right? What level are you on, right? So narcissist is turning away from one's true self and connection to spirit, creating a false self based on fear, ego, and a desperate need for external validation. Division, spiritual superiority, lack of empathy, masquerade in religious or enlightened language to control and exploit others. All for temptation and danger here. 24:19 on that timer, right? But now the temptation and danger is stalking them, right? The marine spirits are back out here, alluring them with songs, luring them to their unalivings, like social engineers, worldly pleasures, destructive desires, right? Devils, Jezebels, irresistible truths, engineers in general. They shatter mundane realities for some of them, right? Them. Your archives, are a source of power that is not light. They are cosmic mistakes, rulers of the world, relentless systems around us maintained by lesser beings pretending to be gods. Prison made of comfort, routine, and pleasure, 12 thrones, gatekeepers of illusions, Gnostic systems, Peleona, Aeons, Sophia, Demiurge, fell, created, material realm. Now, they've offered so many of these out. Now the irresistible truths are coming to surface here. Ooh, shit. It's time for them to go within or seek help. Right? Guidance and support that nurtures your inner self during difficult times. A clear sense of purpose. Emotional, psychological, spiritual support. Calm the mind, okay? Turn your focus inward. A lot of them are afraid to go inward, though. A lot of them. We're going to put the rest of these messages on up here. Put it in the middle. Let's shuffle it up because we're going to move on over here to the third column here, right? Thank you. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. That was for the mom and dad. Now we're moving on to the third column here. And the third column is talking about somebody's brother that is sexually abusive. Someone's mom that knows she's not your mom. And a stepbrother that is plotting on you. Don't forget Aurora. Yeah, I'm a July Leo. That's what it say on my goddamn birth certificate or certificate of live birth. July Leo Aurora. So let's get this brother out here. Who are you? Who are you? Hey, y'all know goddamn well I forgot time was pushing forward. So I'm steady scrolling. Was it last night? I think it was last night. I'm scrolling. I'm like, what the fuck? I actually felt the shit happen. I was like, God damn, I never experienced feeling it happen. The time push forward and fall back. I never experienced it happening. And that was some weird ass shit here. But your brother that is actually abusive, bring that ass here. Who are you? Ah, shit. Bring your stuff. And remember, Libra and Virgo came out earlier, very heavily in the read there. Libra and Virgo here. Your brother that is actually abusive, bring that ass here. What's going on? You're able to control all the elements with ease here. Okay? They're jealous of you. They're jealous of you. Yes, they are. We're sending out the black butterfly. The black butterfly, the black obsidian, transformation and change, profound metamorphosis, new beginnings, fresh starts, beauty, rebirth, death. You gotta love it. Because they used engineer. This brother might be a fucking engineer. Engineers are used as weapons. They're trapped by a false belief. And I'm looking at Justinian's plague. I gotta look that up. But they're trapped by a false belief, and then Justinian's plague, whatever that is, came out. Okay. Oh, global mind control. Yeah, they is. Fucking engineers. Global scientists, big hit ass scientists out there thinking they doing a damn thing and shit, and they ain't. Global mind control. Now their mind is being controlled globally. You gotta understand the flip of this shit. Okay, so global mind control is used. It was used to form socially acceptable belief systems and shape anti-human value systems in the death culture. To have the plane or the planet at war with itself and humanity thinking we are at war with each other. Like religious violence, gender issues, financial and debt enslavement, consumptive modeling, misogyny, sexuality, negative alien agenda like the NAA, the power elite, conjure black magic through dark rituals. Go ahead, screenshot it. So now we got a minerals coming out here. You know how they like to fucking excavate shit and fuck with our goddamn land here. So a mineral is coming out. The mineral is saying you naturally occur substance with a specific chemical composition and a highly ordered structure that may or may not be crystalline here. Opal is a mineral that does not have a crystalline structure. It's a gemstone and a rock, but not a true crystal. You're not a true God. I'm just saying. So they trying to forget the past and head off into another direction with this brother who is actually abusive here. But you can't. You're lust. You're lust. You are not pure. So we're going to get you pure. We're going to get you pure, brother. You know how they like their brotherhoods and shit. Nothing against those that are openly... I know how y'all feel about y'all terms and shit. I know you as to be fucking gay. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? But it's all these other terms out here. If you like the other gender, that's fine. As long as you out in the open with it. Energy is energy, right? As long as you're not trying to mask yourself up and try to be a motherfucker that you're not. Right? Okay. So energy is energy. You love who you love. You like who you like. You do your thing. Everybody should be practicing semen retention though right now. But it is what it is. They've created these brotherhoods to get those that like to stay in that closet and hide their secrets and shit. So y'all can keep it amongst y'all secret societies and shit. And then you got most of the T's that ran this fucking world. Yeah, they did. Some of us couldn't even tell. Some of us couldn't even tell if a motherfucker was a woman or a man, female or male. Okay? Now, a lot of us really can see the shit. And then when we say certain things, it's like, how dare you? Bitch, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. Until the facts are revealed. So now we got a mom that knows she's not your mom that's coming out here. Oh, funky ass bitch. She knows she ain't your mama too. Now, in certain situations here, you got some moms out here that like a lot of these celebrities that are really the mother of their sister or brother. Right? It's weird. It's weird. But you got your mom that knows she's not your mom. Divine Spirit, what the fuck? Ah, shit. You got somebody mom out here that knows she's not your mom. What's these? We need 4 more of these. Oh, chaos. Chaos is here. We got, what, 3? We got 4. Chaos is here. So for this mom that knows she's not your mom, it's spring cleaning is here. Cleansing time. It's time to clear out the old and unnecessary elements. Yeah. Disorder, confusion, because of an absence of divine order. So divine order is here to this mom energy that knows she's not your mom here. Mm-hmm. See, you have to understand with the cleansing, it can go in 3D and spirit. I'm just saying, that's typically how it's going. Because she's lying. Whatever's going on, she's holding on to this deception for her dear life. So until your life is over, all will be revealed, and that's coming soon here. What you say? That's coming soon. For this mom energy. Energy regulators and spiritual milestones of evolution influencing human consciousness. Yeah, because you're an energy regulator. Yeah, yes you are. I'm a life force generator. I'm all of them in the human design type, but I gravitate more towards the life force generator because I don't receive life unless I give you your life back, unless I regenerate your life here, right? That's the only way I get life. So you're an energy regulator and you're creating spiritual milestones of evolution. You're influencing the human consciousness at this time and all times. Because you're on it. Welcome to the frequency. Bring that ass here. That's why I summon y'all ass here. Right? We're all in this together. But this fucking mom knows she's not your mom here. Yeah, celebrity. Might be a celebrity. They're evil friends. Some of them are evil friends. Yes, they are. They have evil friends. That's the whole secret society and shit. You are so powerful and strong. I am so proud of you. This mom knows she's not your mom. Let me pull on Buzz. Divine Spirit. You know she was getting fucked up. Shout out to the game Buzzed. You know she was getting fucked up. What's going on with this mom energy? I gotta go pull some more cards out from Buzz. Okay. Drink if you're a Marvel fan. That was brave of you to admit. So you might be into comics here. Because you can read through the veil of the comics as well. Shout out to you, whoever you are. You ain't looking at it for the child aspect of it. Even children can really see the spirituality within a lot of these comics. You got drink if you have a secret kink no one knows about. You don't have to share, just drink. Somebody like to drink. Somebody's mother is or was a heavy drinker here, okay? They just want to drink for the hell of it. And they got a secret kink that they fuck with. A heavy drinker. Yeah, this one is a heavy drinker. Likes to get fucked up. Tell all they goddamn business. Yes, they do. And yeah, this mom and you know told. Oh, all that done fell down. I just need the one that flipped over. We got drink if you've worked out today. That is if your big muscles aren't too sore to pick up your drink. You might got an overweight ass mother out here. No disrespect to those that are overweight or somebody that's lazy here, okay? Drink if you've worked out today. That is if your big muscles aren't too sore, or you might have a motherfucker out here that works out too much. One of them big swole ass motherfuckers that be out here looking all fucked up. And you know those muscles there, they not supposed to be formed that way. So a lot of them, like if you pay attention to your what they call them, the people that be lifting weights and shit like that, what is them people called? Anyway, you pay attention to how they dropping like flies too, because you ain't supposed to be that buff. And a lot of them is doing it not natural. You know what I'm saying? It ain't natural. They ain't eating fruits and vegetables and shit like that. Okay, so yeah. Somebody mom energy. No, she ain't your mom. She might work out a little bit too much because she's sore from working out. She drink a lot and she got a kink with her, right? And you might be a Marvel fan. They might be into comics here. And you didn't want to admit it, or you tried to admit it and they made fun of you because they said that was brave of you to admit. All right, let's move on to the stepbrother that is plotting on you, okay? We had 37:43 on the timer. Welcome to the frequency, y'all. Welcome to the frequency. Welcome to the channel. I read all the comments at the end, right before we pray with our prayer and cut the cords to all these energies here. Hey, we made it past 500 subscribers. 1,000. Here we come. All right, thank you, divine, thank you, spirit. We got the stepbrother that is plotting on you. I had to laugh at that. Somebody's stepbrother out there plotting on them and don't even realize that the plot is just being... Once you plot on somebody, you just plotting on yourself there. So I don't get that concept there. Especially depending on the entity that you call yourself plotting up against. You don't understand the shadows and energies that they work with. So you call yourself plotting up against them, they just gonna send out one of their gangs on that ass. Period, point blank. Shay, stepbrother. Fuck you done did. What the fuck, stepbrother? What's this? We'll take the top 4. Uh-oh, it's time to start a lawsuit. For some of you, it's time to start a lawsuit, or they tried to start a lawsuit. Limitations to access broader consciousness. Yeah, because they try to create limitations for you to access your broader consciousness here. It's time to start a lawsuit. They're in fear of old age. Whatever's going on with this stepbrother, they're fearing old age. They all do. You notice how they getting younger and younger. They sacrificing more and more. They look like they getting younger and younger. These motherfuckers about to be unalive. Off the mat. Peace from life's turmoil. Yeah, because you've gained peace from life's turmoil here. Regardless of what's going on against this plot situation, you already are at peace with yourself. Right? You understand that is a 3D reality here. Divine and spirit is going to put you, manifest you right in that spirit realm. This stepbrother is in trouble here. Now they snitching on each other. Because it's all a cover up. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's all a cover up. This 3D shit here, man, it's a game, but it ain't. It's all a cover up. Now we control the remote. Now we got the remote control. We're talking about assassins from the medieval murder cults and shit on their ass now, right? Energy has to be reciprocated. It has to be sent back, right? So if that energy is coming towards you, you noticing shit happening in your home, you noticing things happening around you, it's time for you to take a step back and go inward, right? Sometimes allow those thoughts, which are energies, to come to you and ask them, what the fuck do you want and who sent you here? I smoke weed with them, okay? I smoke weed with them. I talk to them, and I figure, at first, I rebuked them, right? That's how we taught in the churches and all that shit. Rebuke her, get the demon out the house and that. No, bitch, you the demon. The same one that's telling you to rebuke them, keep it quiet, push them away, no. Because they've been pushed away too long. 9 times out of 10, they've been sent your way. So they have to figure out why they're there. And if you know you ain't out here taking no goddamn dirty offers willingly, and you know you ain't giving out no dirty offers, then it's best to hear what the fuck they gotta say, because they probably trying to send you a message about some energies coming your way and they want to protect you. But once you rebuke their ass, once you shun their ass, they have the right to leave and come back. Right? So if you're going to rebuke them, hear what they got to say. Right? What the fuck? What's going on? All right, now look here. I know you were sitting here this time, but you can't come the fuck back unless you realize I control this shit. I control you. You know, you got to talk to them motherfuckers a certain way. You ain't got to talk like me. That's how I talk to these bitches. But you ain't got to talk like me. You ain't got to talk like me. Be who you are. Be authentic. But I address it head on. Who the fuck are you? What the fuck? Then they get mad, start knocking shit over and shit like that. That's all right. You better pick that shit the fuck up. Yeah. So we got the first quarter moon is coming out here. And that is encouraging you for new growth and achieve your goals here, okay? And they like to use every fucking moon cycle there is. Dark humor. Is it funny now? Yeah, they like dark humor and shit. Is it funny now? Because you're a cosmic being, right? The stepbrother that's plotting against you, you're a cosmic being. You integrate science and spirituality. You're a higher level of awareness and consciousness. You're a vital source for all life forms, maintaining balance of the entire cosmos here, okay? Metaphysical and spiritual. People who come in your life to help you develop and grow. Those are cosmic beings, right? Those are our missions. Those are our high-stake missions at that. Because we are ageless, and so are you. You are ageless. We, like I said, the card that came out earlier in the first read, the frequency of the 144,000 sent out a message and said, we on our Benjamin Button shit. What the fuck is age? You dig what I'm saying? So you're ageless. Okay, and now for this stepbrother that's plotting against you, you've been compromised. Yeah, because simplicity makes it almost unbreakable. You just, they don't understand how bodybuilders. Thank you. Should I tell you the bomb.com bodybuilders? That's what I was trying to talk about earlier. With them goddamn motherfuckers that be all muscled up and shit, looking how they look. Because you're just simple, right? You live a simple life and they can't understand how you're not full of pride and anger and envy and greed and lust, right? You have self-control. You're diligent. They know this. Just off of the simple things in life. All right. So that's the stepbrother that's plotting against you. We're at 44 on the timer here. Yeah, we're going to leave that right there. I'm going to come back on a little bit later. We're going to read over the comments and I'm going to pray. I'm going to come back on a little bit later here. And we're going to tap into community helpers. And, you know, I'll try not to go so deep into the message with the community helpers. Y'all know, or you should be aware of how my mind operates. So if I'm intrigued by the word, let's just say the word shaman. If I'm intrigued by that word, I'm going to look up the definition of shaman, right? Then I'm going to look up the definition of shaman, metaphysical meaning. Then I'm going to look up the definition of shaman, spiritual meaning, right? And then I'm going to write it on this goddamn portal. I'm also going to go outside and ground and meditate, smoke weed, do what I do. And I'm going to listen to the wind. I'm going to talk to the birds. I'm going to do all this weird shit they see me outside doing. I walk backwards. I do a lot of weird shit, right? But that's my connection to the realm. That's how I connect with divine and spirit and there's many more ways that I do it. But a lot of folk are going to be confused as to how you have this connection with divine and spirit and the energies that you don't shun away. I don't know how to explain it. I don't. All right, so let's go ahead and get today's prayer out. I'm going to tell you the scripture so you can read it for yourself, but y'all know I'm going to chop and screw these words around because I like to decode things, right? This whole English language is a whole spell work within itself here. So this is coming from James chapter 4, verse 10. Humble yourselves before the divine and spirit, and they will lift you up. Remember what I said about that word, Lord? That's why I don't say that word, Lord. So that's coming from James chapter 4, verse 10. Now I'm going to read over the comments, and then we're going to do our prayer. Yeah, we're going to cut the cords to these energies and close out the portals to these family members and let divine and spirit. This is what you call surrendering, right? This is a form of meditation therapy. After we done, we cut the cords, we pray, and we surrender it on. And then divine and spirit and your higher consciousness, it will take control from there. We just be, right? So let's go ahead and read over the comments, beloveds. Y'all know I love y'all, right? Like in real life, like I don't even got to know you in the physical. But as far as this frequency, ain't nothing but love. It always has been. So let's go ahead and flip the camera so y'all can have y'all point of view as to how we just be busting these open. And I put the messages under the family members here. All right. So let me read over the comments. We got Fabrizio Antolini. Hi. My name is Susan. Thanks. What up, Susan? What up, baby? Pharaoh Wolf Dog, Native American 509, Grand Rising, back to you, beloved. Spiritual Healer, what up? Then, goddamn you, 3993 said the following. Said, hi, can I please have a first reading? Ronald Simmons Sr. said hi and said good night. Rest well, Ronald Siemens, and rise in your absolute power. Chantel Canez, what up, beloved? Said hi, welcome back. Also said bodybuilders. Sharon Hall, 1367, said hi. Samantha Scott Platten, thank you for your wisdom this morning. This is a general collective reading, beloved. So this is all of our energy coming out with this, baby. But thank you. Amelia Williams said hi. Max Constant said hi. Chantel, they are always here. Thank you, Divine. Tanisha said the following. Said hi. And may I have a reading? Y'all, my information is in the description box. Y'all go ahead and email me. I'll have a turnaround for you within 72 hours. I usually like to do my things via Zoom. You know what I mean? Via Zoom or something like that. I don't really like to do the email portion of it. So I like to be face to face so I can see the energies that I'm interacting with. Be cautious of when y'all do come out for these reads. Don't come with no fake names. I be knowing. I be knowing, especially when y'all use certain handles in here. And like a lot when the flying monkeys come in here with their comments and they try to use a different handle. Or they try to use a different handle and still comment positive shit because they want a free reading. I know who you are. The first reading for now will be free, right? For now. And it's going to be 13 portals that I'll reveal to you. If you want the message to be broadened, that's going to cost you, okay? And I'll send you the information once you email me, all right? But for right now, the little special is first reading going to be free. 13 portals. First 13 portals free. After that, ninjas. Because I'm making this my career. This is my business. You know what I'm saying? After that first reading, for now, y'all gonna have to pay. You know what I'm saying? And that energy will be redirected back into the realm, and it'll come right back to you tenfold. That's a horn outside that honked on it. You dig what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and pray, y'all. Let's go ahead and pray. No matter what, whatever prayer you use, make sure you say your prayer in repetitions of 3, 6, or 9, right? Repetitions here, all right? But let's go ahead and do our prayer together. And this is the second prayer we've done today. We rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, they are all protected. All is transmuted into whatever the fuck was sent to us, and then is sent back to its source, because we are already sovereign and because we are already free. Any agreements and contracts that we may have agreed to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are all cut and they are all ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. I am sovereign. Collective, you are sovereign. Collective, together, we are sovereign. Remember that it is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. And so it is. All right, y'all. Much peace, right? Oh, wait. I forgot to put the feather on it. We're done. All right, y'all. Much peace, much light, much love, but especially that motherfucking darkness, because dark matters. Look up what dark matter mean, okay? And if ain't nobody told y'all today, you a lie, because I told y'all earlier, and you should feel it in the frequency, but I'm going to tell y'all every day. I fucking love y'all, man. Inside and out. Regardless of which shape, form you're in. Remain who you are. All right? I love y'all. Love y'all. Peace. Every night at 9 p.m. Eastern, it'll be a video on my channel.